Great morning, all the beautiful people. This is such a beautiful day, and I'm back again with yet another episode. An episode which is going to now unravel lots and lots of things. I tried to do this episode for a reason that while speaking to a lot of people, I realized that due to changes outside, many people are facing through certain situations, and they are only because of our different lifestyle that we have not experienced before. Right? So before I move forward, I would just request somebody to give me a sign that I am live and I am loud and clear so that I can move forward with certainty. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. So let's begin today's session. It's an interesting session, and today we're going to talk about how to deal with toxic people. And we are going to deal the same situation, the same issue at two levels. As you all know, I am a mindset makeover coach. And we are going to start with mindset first, but then we are also going to delve deep and we are going to see that what is within us, within our body, that needs to be taken care as well. So once again, like always, we are going to handle this scenario in two levels. First is the mindset and second at your heart set, and that's equally important, right? So let's begin firstly with the mindset, okay? Because as people say, mindset is everything. So if you have a right mindset, 80% of mindset, then your 80 or 90% challenge is already solved. So firstly, we need to understand about these toxic people, or rather we can say negative people, okay? तो सबसे पहले आपको ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग आनी जरूरी है कि nobody is bad, all right? We do say that people are negative just because when they do certain things or they behave in a certain manner which is not aligning with our understanding or which is not aligning with our requirement, and that's the reason we say they are toxic people. But truly respecting that yes, we do not get along with people, it's absolutely fine, okay? Because as human beings, we are going to have emotions. As human beings, we are going to develop likings and disliking for certain things. It is at a very different, higher level when people start, developing a lot of self-love, and that love is emitted outside, and that is then reflected in people's relationship. But when we are talking about the normal general scenario, मैं इस बात को बिल्कुल मानती हूं कि हमें लगता है कि लोग नेगेटिव हैं, लोग टॉक्सिक हैं. सो फर्स्टली आपको क्या समझना है, वो ये समझना है कि जो लोग आपके लाइफ में नेगेटिव हैं, चाहे वो आपके बॉस हैं, रिलेटिव्स हैं, इवन समटाइम्स पेरेंट्स, सम पीपल फील दैट दे आर वेरी नेगेटिव, दे आर ऑलवेज पुटिंग मी डाउन. सो व्हाटएवर people are there in your life, you have to understand that whatever they are doing only because of their own understanding, and they are at their own journey, right? So it is never ever about you, it is always about them, okay? So आपको पहली बात तो अपनी लाइट को, अपने कॉन्फिडेंस को डिम नहीं करना है ये सोच के कि दिस पर्सन इज ऑलवेज पुटिंग मी डाउन, demeaning me, ridiculing me, especially at your workplace, when you are not in a capacity to talk back or give answer to the person. If he is your boss and he is not a very open-minded person, then of course we tend to get contracted inside, और हमें लगता है कि हम तो अब किसी से बोल नहीं सकते. But I just don't appreciate the way he deals with me, the way he talks to me. He is never ever appreciative with me. So that is absolutely fine. But please carry this understanding, make a little mind shift here, that it is not about you. They are not angry with you. They are always angry with their own self. So it is not about you. It is always about them. And that once you start giving that power to yourself, you will have a very strong understanding that nothing is wrong with you. जिसके अंदर जो गलती होती है वो सबको पता होती है, ओके? सो अगर आप मुझे बोलोगे कि गजल तुम्हारे अंदर ये गलती है, आई माइट बी ऑलरेडी इन अवेयरनेस, या मुझे लग रहा होगा कि हाँ यार मैं गलत कर रही हूं, पर मैं उसको नजरअंदाज कर रही होंगी until unless somebody pointed. For instance, I have a habit of not reaching on time. I already know that's my problem. But the day somebody points at me and I feel bad that, oh my God, this person has pointed that in and he was very rude to me, or he marked me absent or whatever. That was a jolt on my soul, on my heart, but my soul already knew, my heart already knew that I was not doing this thing right. Okay, so it is never about you, it is always about them. And that is the reason you need to work on your mindset. जब तक आप अपने mindset पे काम नहीं करोगे, nothing is going to change. Okay, अगर आप ये सोचो कि लोग बदलेंगे, सिचुएशन बदलेगी, देन दैट इज गोइंग टू हैपन वेरी सेल्डम. बहुत रेयर है कि ऐसा होता है, और अगर होगा भी तो वो अपने पेस पे होगा, आपके हिसाब से वो चीजें नहीं चलेंगी. सो योर व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट देन इज टू फर्स्टली डेवलप अ माइंडसेट दैट इज गोइंग टू प्रोटेक्ट यू फ्रॉम दीज नेगेटिव एंड टॉक्सिक पीपल, right? Because the way they treat others, it is only purely because of their lack. And their lack is then demonstrated on others by the way they talk, by the way they impose their things. So that one thing we need to understand, all right? So and that's the reason personal work, personal development is super, super, super important. I can't emphasize enough how much it has changed my life, how much it has given me the courage, how much it has given me the power to stand in my truth and move forward. So that's very important. Because negative लोगों का क्या होता है ना, कि वो अपनी एनर्जी से दूसरों को डाउन करना चाहते हैं. तो अगर आप, if you are a sensitive person and if somebody talks to you in a higher tone, you will automatically have a response in your body which is going to put you in a fear zone. And that is how you will say कि मैं तो आगे से उसको कुछ बोल ही नहीं पाता, or you would also say that it's fine that he is like that, I don't want to be like that. That is absolutely your choice, but not a condition that you are taking everything within you and you are dimming your own power, own light. That you should not do. Okay, so first is to protect yourself and then to think whether you can change those people or not. As per my understanding, what I have learned is that when such people stay in your company, they might change, but that choice is also theirs whether they want to change or not. उनमें वो awareness है कि नहीं है कि उनको change होना है कि नहीं होना है. लेकिन अगर आप अपनी एनर्जी पूरी उनको चेंज करने में लगा रहे हो तो वो शायद आपका इतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो, बिकॉज जब तक कोई इंसान खुद चेंज होना नहीं चाहता वो चेंज हो नहीं सकता, राइट? एंड दैट्स द रीजन आई चूज माई क्लाइंट्स very carefully, because my first prerequisite is that whether you want to work on yourself or not. मेरे पास कोई ऐसी जादू की छड़ी नहीं है जो मैं रात को घुमाऊं और सुबह आप उठ के बोले कि मेरे तो पूरे जीवन का परिवर्तन हो गया एंड आई एम फीलिंग सो पॉजिटिव एंड एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग सो वेल इन माई लाइफ. सो दैट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन, राइट? So first is that you need to protect your own mindset, you need to protect your own psyche, and then try to help others. So let's see that now in our mind, what all things that we can do so that we can deal very effectively with negative people. As I mentioned to you that it is not in our much of control to change them, but yes, it is in our control to move out of their zone. Okay, so for instance, if you are not happy with your work, or if you're not happy with the people or your friends around, then you always have a choice. You can easily start looking for a new job, or easily start finding better people in your life who are going to bring a lot of positivity in your life, who are going to support you with your mission, who are going to take care of your emotional health. So that's important. So आपको सबसे पहले बैठ के क्या करना है, जैसे हर कंपनी में साल के एंड में एक ऑडिट होता है, वैसे ही आपको बैठ के अपने माइंड का, अपने टॉक्सिक ऑडिट करना पड़ेगा, राइट? What are those things that you are doing that you should not be doing because they are really creating toxic in your life? Now this is not only related to people, I would say it could also be related to your habits. So toxic habits भी होती हैं wherein we are putting too much of time on social media, we are listening to the those shows like वो पहले I don't watch TV. So कोई एक शो आता था पहले, वो ध्यान से देखिए यही वो आदमी है जिसने लोगों को मर्डर करे एंड ऑल दैट. एंड अगर आप रात को ये शो देख के सो रहे हो एंड द पर्सन यूजुअली जो बोलता था उसकी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग पर्सनैलिटी होती थी एंड क्या इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करता था. This is all because they want to create a fear in your mind. These are all strategies which are being built by social media, because the moment you instill fear in your mind, you will be attracted towards it to know, oh my god, इसके बाद क्या हो सकता है, इसके बाद क्या हो सकता है. Getting me? So it could be your habits related to social media that you should be aware of. Secondly, related to people, there is a very beautiful saying that says that we all are free will people. That means we can make a choice. Choice is not given to a tree, and that is why the tree cannot move. Okay, you are not a tree. So take the courage and move out of that zone that gives you toxicity. Nobody is going to help you except for the fact that you have to help your own self. And one more thing I would want to say here is that there is no right time. If you are thinking कि let this pandemic be over, थोड़ी life normal हो जाए, थोड़ा मैं बाहर आने जाने लग जाऊँ या थोड़ा सा मेरा financial condition ठीक हो जाए, फिर देखना मैं क्या करता हूँ. These are all stories that you're giving to yourself. At that time, when you will reach that point, you will have another convincing story for yourself not to change. So one thing that you need to do is that you will have to make sure that you make a toxic audit report for yourself and start implementing it. ऐसी कौन सी एक्टिविटीज हैं, ऐसी कौन सी चीजें हैं, ऐसे कौन से लोग हैं, ऐसे कौन से इवेंट्स हैं, या ऐसी कौन सी जगह है जहां मैं जाता हूं या जाती हूं एंड आई फील एब्सोल्युटली टॉक्सिक और एब्सोल्युटली लो एंड आउट. सो ये जो हम लोग की कंडीशनिंग हुई है ना कि करना पड़ता है, मैनेज करना पड़ता है, रिश्ते निभाने पड़ते हैं, you will have to seriously reconsider this, because the kind of damage you are doing to your mind is not visible from outside, but it is very, very impactful and strong, overwhelming, and it is very toxic from within. So you will have to consider that seriously. So first thing you do is do a toxic audit and see that what are those things that you really need to improve upon. All right. Now the second thing is that what I tell most of my clients is that how you can deal with negative people. Interestingly, what happens is that लोग अपने fears, अपनी problems, अपने patterns और अपनी I would say unsuccessful stories दूसरों पे थोपते हैं. Okay, they will say that I know this is true. It is very difficult to succeed. It is very difficult to start your business. It is very difficult to get good job. It is very difficult to earn money because it's a trend. It's a global trend that fear sells. So we are in a environment where we all easily get inclined towards fear. Right. So I remember that when I used to attend workshops, there would be certain trainers who had this strategy of selling things or telling things only by fear. Okay, and they would say that if you are thinking that you are going to settle within 1 year, it is going to take good about 5 to 7 years to settle yourself and all those things. Yeah, but you need to do one thing which I'm telling you now, especially dealing with such negative people. सबसे पहली बात तो ये कि आपको ना अपने अवेयरनेस का बटन हमेशा ऑन रखना पड़ेगा. ओके, इफ यू आर नॉट अवेयर कि आप लोगों की क्या बातें सुन रहे हो और आप उसको एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हो, तो फिर आपका माइंडसेट कंप्लीटली इंपैक्ट होने वाला है एंड यू आर गोइंग टू गिव योर पावर टू सच पीपल. ओके, सो जिस तरह से अगर अपनी हेल्थ को ठीक रखने के लिए यू नीड टू हैव अ फिल्टर एट होम, इजंट इट? We put a RO system or any filtration machine that we put so that we get clean water to drink, and that is good for our health, right? Same way, exactly same way, आपको अपने माइंड में एक फिल्टर कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा या अटैच करना पड़ेगा, राइट? वेरी कन्वीनियंटली हम सब वो फिल्टर को अटैच नहीं करते, उस फिल्टर को कनेक्ट नहीं करते, एंड दैट्स द रीजन ऑल द रबिश, ऑल द गार्बेज which is not at all true, it is just a perception, it is just a story of some other person is going inside us, and it is making us more and more and more weak, right? And that does not give us the strength to stand by our truth, to give us the courage to move forward, and that is how we are getting more impacted by such toxic people. Okay, so पहले बात तो आपको अपने माइंड में फिल्टर अटैच करना पड़ेगा. अब फिल्टर कैसे अटैच करना है, दैट इज ऑल्सो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू नाउ. जब भी आप किसी इंसान के कॉन्वर्सेशन में होते हो, ओके, सो दिस इज बेसिकली अ हैबिट, इट्स अ प्रैक्टिस दैट यू नीड टू डू. एज आई मेंशन टू यू के कोई भी ऐसा रामबाण या मेरे पास मैजिकल फॉर्मूला नहीं है that you do it once and you sort it for your life. Okay, the way you have to eat every day to nourish your body, it's the same way you have to work on your mindset to nourish yourself. Right? So what you're going to do is that you're going to put a filter, but you're going to remain in complete awareness that you have to use it all the time. So be conscious about it. Okay, now for instance, you are attending a meeting, okay, and everybody is giving an opinion, and you also give your opinion about a certain thing. All of a sudden your boss or your colleague or some ex person says, oh, that's a good idea, but I don't think so it's practical because it has not at all worked in past, and I don't think so it makes sense if we're going to implement it. Is going to cost a lot of money and all that thing, right? Your idea is very good according to you because you have really worked on it, you've really thought about it, but the moment the other person give you these explanations or give you these points, if you have to immediately turn on the filter. Okay, filter का button अपने mind में on कर दो, switch on कर दो. All right, and what are you going to ask? You're going to ask yourself two questions. First question is that whatever this person is saying, is it true? Is it a universal truth that this is what it happens? And most of the time you're going to find the answer is no, because ऐसी कोई एक strategy नहीं है जो completely हर इंसान पे लागू हो until and unless it's a universal truth. For instance, we need air to breathe, we need sunlight, we need water to live. So those are all universal truths and we cannot debate on that because they have been proven scientifically, right? But apart from that, if anybody is coming with his own understanding, please turn on the filter and ask this first question, that is it true for me? Is it true for me? Because trust me, the idea that you gave has come from your own strength, from your own spirit, from your own soul, and you are a unique person. So you are not going to dim your light again by giving power to that person. And if the answer comes no, it is not true, then you're going to just reject it. Mentally you're going to give yourself a command that this is not true for me. It could be true for you, but it is not true for me. So this is the first filter that you need to put and practice it, and you will see, I'll tell you, you will, आप ना लोगों को समझने लगोगे, आपको समझ में आएगा उनकी साइकोलॉजी क्या है, how they are trying to instill or how they are trying to force their opinion on you. Okay, so one is that. So that's a very interesting thing, I would say. Always keep your filter on with the first question. Second question आपको जो directly अपने आप से पूछना है, वो second question ये है कि is this thinking, whatever he is saying, is it aligned to my goal? Okay, we all have goals, we all have aspirations, we all have desires. If you have given an idea to expand the business and that person is saying that this is not the right time to expand the business because the whole world is going through a lot of fearful state and it's not going to work, probably it's going to backfire, then you need to see that whatever idea I am giving, is it definitely related or connected to my goal? And if the answer is yes, then please do not reject it. Keep it within you because that's the right way you are thinking about. So second question should always be that is this understanding or is this opinion is aligned to my goal? If answer is yes, then you can say, all right, I get an understanding. If the answer is no, then you have to completely reject it, let it go. ऐसे उठाओ और बाहर फेंक दो. Okay, you don't even have to put it in a consideration zone. Okay, so one is that, and you will have to do this again and again because the moment you learn to put your filter on, the moment you are in awareness that this is how I'm supposed to deal with my own self, this is how I'm supposed to make myself powerful, you are going to change your own perception. You are going to build that courage. I will not use the word to fight because I really don't like the word fight, but you will have the courage to deal with such people. You will have the courage to turn the situation in a way which is going to be a win-win situation for both. Okay, so this is what I would say towards the mindset level. Now let's come to the spiritual level, that is our heart set. Okay, and that's super important, because trust me, whatever thoughts you have, you're going to pass on to your body generates the feeling, and that is how it is compelled to take any action. Okay, so spiritual level, as I always say, is not about practicing anything religious or following anybody. The spiritual level is always and always about knowing your own self. What is your strength? What is your real goal in life? What do you love to do? What are your passions? How do you feel about it? What kind of person you are? Okay, so these are all things that are going to give you lot of awareness about what kind of person you are. Because जब तक आप अपने आप को नहीं जानोगे तो आप दूसरों को क्या बताओगे. ओके, सो अपनी स्ट्रेंथ्स जानना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी. सो अब बात करते हैं स्पिरिचुअल लेवल की. ओके, तो स्पिरिचुअल लेवल की बात करने के लिए सबसे पहले, जैसे मैंने आपको माइंडसेट में बताया, keep an acknowledgement that you are surrounded by people who do not resonate with your energy. जब हम किसी चीज को डिनाई करते हैं ना, या सरेंडर अननेसेसरी उसको एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, विच इज एब्सोल्युटली सोल क्रशिंग, बोल के करना पड़ता है, मेरी सिचुएशन ऐसी नहीं है कि मैं इसके अगेंस्ट जाऊं. आपको कोई अगेंस्ट जाने को नहीं बोल रहा, बट आपको करना क्या है, आपको एटलीस्ट उसको एक्सेप्ट तो करो. आप, most of the people are on denial mode. They don't even want to accept it, that their life is bad. They are doing certain things every day which they don't want to do. आप 8 घंटे का वो जॉब कर रहे हो जिसमें आप जो आप बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहते. आप दिन में 80 बार ये सोचते हो कि why the hell am I here and what am I doing? Just because I'm getting a paycheck does not mean that I have to do this job, right? So firstly, acknowledge that what you are doing, whom are you around. Okay, you have to choose your surroundings very carefully. And once you have this acknowledgement, once you have that awareness that all right, I am in a deep shit. Okay, and shit happens. What people say is shit happens. That's okay. So, and it is important, I would rather say, because till the time you don't face any situation, you would not know that you are in that situation, right? So good health कभी कभी लेने के लिए कहते हैं ना, you have to go through certain phases in life where your health is not that fine. That is the time when you realize the importance of good health. So same way is acknowledgement. Okay, now once you acknowledge that your people around you are negative and they are not very good for you, then second thing जो आपको करनी है, जो 99% लोग करते नहीं है, because they are mostly trying to avoid, they're trying to run away from things, but running away is not going to help. So the second thing that is important is to feel the pain. You really have to feel the pain that you are in a worst or bad situation, or you are dealing with certain people who are negative, who are toxic in your life. You have to be in that pain. Imagine when a child comes, he's hurt. The child comes and tells you na, that I am feeling very hurt, and can you please check? And you check and you say, oh my god, I can see there are some bruises and maybe there could be something else also. So let me just clean it. Put some ointment, and then we're going to bandages, and then you send the child. Okay, so that is basically feeling the pain. Okay, there could be another approach to it where the parent is under complete denial and say, "Arey, kuch nahi hua, you have just fallen. You are a brave boy. Come on," and you just let the child go without accepting it and even acknowledging. See, this is very harming, I would say, because what is happening to the child? I'm really sorry, I'm going little off track, but this is an opening that I got and I thought I must share with you. The moment you do this kind of a behavior, thinking that you are making your child very strong by avoiding, not acknowledging his feelings, at the same time you are giving that message to that child that I am not important. Okay, children perceive things like very different level, and they feel that, oh my god, so that means my pain is no more important to my parents. Okay, so if we are doing something like this, then probably it's time to think again. So be in that pain of yourself, be in the pain of with the child, and say that, oh my god, I get that you fell down, you hurt yourself, and see, yeah, I do that, but then let's see what we can do. That's a healthier way of approaching a situation. Okay, so first you need to feel the pain that you have toxic people in your life. Probably it could be your spouse, it could be your in-laws, it could be your parents, or it could be your boss with whom you have to deal every day. So you are going to have that awareness and acknowledge and feel the pain. Sit with it, and if it makes you cry, please do cry. Do not, I would say, stop your emotions. That's the worst thing that we can do to ourselves, because we have been conditioned to say, especially for men, that men don't cry, right? But if you are a human, then you're supposed to experience some emotions, and you are supposed to express them out as well, until unless otherwise it's going to be very unhealthy. Okay, so you need to feel the pain. You can sit alone, you don't have to, I mean, if you have somebody, you can definitely share your pain with somebody. Otherwise, just sit alone and acknowledge the situation. I feel very sad when somebody talks to me like that, when I am not being appreciated, when I'm ridiculed, when I'm not motivated, right? Or when people are not understanding me, they're not encouraging me, I feel very lonely. Whatever is coming, you need to purge, you need to release. If you don't do that, your emotions are going to trap within you, and they are going to instill more and more fear within you, which is going to make more and more difficult for you to handle the negative or toxic people or the situations in life in future. Apart from that, your body is also going to experience some kind of disease or some kind of discomfort, because your emotions are energy, and once the energy is trapped, it is going to cause problem. अगर आपके घर में कोई छोटी सी जगह है where you have put little water, it's a common thing, and if that water is not clean, suppose it's a water cooler or a fountain, and if the water is not clean, it is going to get stagnant, and it is going to create diseases for you. Right? So you can have multiple diseases only by something which is at your home. Forget about going outside. That's only because the water is not moving, it is still, and that's the reason it is going to attract a lot of mosquitoes and give you the disease. So same way, once the energy is trapped inside and it is not moving, it is going to cause discomfort in you. So first, feel the pain and purge, release it, take it out of your system. Okay. नाउ कई लोग बोलेंगे कि मैं तो यार ये कई बार कर चुका हूँ, मुझे तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. तो अगर आपको कई बार कर चुके हो, you've already done it, that means you've not done it enough. Your pain is so deep, you will have to sit with it for some more time. Give yourself time, and then only you are going to make the process work for you. Okay. Third step is that you will have to cut the energy cords. Now this is so profound, this is so beautiful. I have experienced in my life, and the results that I have got, they are phenomenal. See, we all are energetic beings, whether you believe it or not. Sadly, due to the ignorance, most of the people in this world today still feel we are the physical beings, okay, and we just operate with our own mind and all. But whom are we made up of? We are made up of energy. All our thoughts are also energy, right? All our feelings are also energy. Emotions are energy, right? So that means we are connected to every single thing around in energy, because कुछ physical तो है ही नहीं. Physical body is just given so that you can differentiate yourself from others, and you can say that, okay, I am a human being, that's a bottle, that's a glass, that's a dog, that is how you're going to do. But it does not deny to the fact that all those things are made up of energy, and that's a proven fact, it's a scientific fact. So you will have, the moment you are interacting with such people every single day, what are you doing? You have built an energetic relationship with them. Okay, and till the time you do not disconnect yourself energetically, if I am completely understanding that if somebody is staying at home with you and that person is so negative, it is practically not possible to disconnect with that person until unless you take a step to move away or the person goes. But in case if that's not a possibility, then what are you going to do? You're going to disconnect with that person energetically. And if when you do that work energetically, trust me, your 80% work is already done. because the moment you disconnect with that person is no longer going to impact you with his negativity on you, right? So you need to sit and you have to make an intention that I don't want to continue energetic exchange or energetic relationship with this person anymore. Okay, so this is a little spiritual level, but it is said that we all are having relationships because of our past karmas or whatever you may call. And if we do not equate our relationships in this life, because that is why we are here to experience everything, to deal with people and evolve. जो लोग आपको जिंदगी में पहले अच्छे नहीं लगते थे, बट धीरे धीरे आपकी समझ के साथ, इवॉल्वमेंट के साथ में, यू फील दैट ओके, आई हैव गॉट कंफर्टेबल विद दैट पर्सन, इट डज नॉट हर्ट मी एनीमोर, इट डज नॉट इफेक्ट मी एनीमोर. That is how you are equating your relationship with that person in this life. So it is said, if you don't do it this life, probably they will come in the next incarnation also with you in a different form, in a different relationship. But till the time you are not in sync with each other, you have not equated that relationship, it is going to continue. Alright. So same way, energetic cords need to be disconnected. How are you going to do it? You are going to do it. I'm going to tell you the way also. And before I tell you that, I'm going to move to the next point, because then we're going to do it together. Okay. So the next point is that you have to understand one thing, that अगर आपके साथ में कोई misbehave कर रहा है, somebody is not giving you the respect and the love that you deserve, that you truly deserve. And let me tell you, if you have come on this earth, you are here to be living with complete respect and love. Okay, you are not here to be treated in a way which is completely disrespectful or which is lesser than anybody else. We all have come here at the equal power to live our life to the fullest. Okay, so आप जब अपने आप को ये permission ही नहीं देते that I should be treated well, people are going to do that to you. Okay, so aksar, whenever you are going, you say that that person does not love me or respect me, or my boss is demeaning me, or I'm not getting the kind of attention I should be getting. It is only and only because somewhere down the line you have given the permission to those people to treat you like that. Now this may not sound very good to hear, because people always say that why would I want my life to be hell? Of course you would not want your life to be hell, but somewhere unconsciously, because of our deep-seated conditionings and beliefs that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not loved, these are the different ways wherein you are attracting such kind of things in your life. So you have given permission to such people to treat you that way. And the moment you disconnect with them energetically and set a boundary. So the next step that I want to take is that set a boundary for yourself, that I do not allow anybody to step over this boundary and impact me or upset me or treat me the way I don't like it. Okay, so you will have to set an energetic boundary within you, and that is how you will have to work on it. So this is the another step. What I'm going to do is, I'm just thinking that we are going to do a small thing, maybe a small meditation or maybe a small exercise that is going to give you a real feeling that how does it feel. Okay, and then I'm going to conclude. So you need to set a boundary for yourself by giving yourself a command, by giving yourself a very strong command that I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm truly loved and respected by all, and I also love and respect myself. Okay, you can also say something that has worked for me. It's a very beautiful mantra that worked for me, and that was that I choose to claim my power. See, if you are somebody who's going through such situations for very long, it's very much possible that you've already given your power, you're already in a victim mode to such people. So firstly, you will have to claim your power. Okay, so you will have to start saying that I choose to claim my power. That should be your first mantra that should be repeating every single day till the time you start feeling significant difference outside. And once you start doing that, the second step should be that I choose to stand by my power. So the moment you have claimed your power, now is the time that you must stand on your power. All right. And once you stand on your power, then nobody in this world can make you do which you don't want to do. Nobody can impact you with their own negative thinking. Nobody can put you down. Nobody can dim your light if you don't want to. So you have to shine your light very bright. That is why you were born. You were not born to listen to people's ridiculous ideas and follow them like a sheep or a herd of sheep, wherein you have no brains, or you're not using your heart. You have to live your life to the fullest. So you need to learn to set your boundaries, a boundary wherein nobody is violating your happiness, nobody is violating the kind of rights you have to live, and at the same time giving peace to them as well. Okay. And the last thing that you need to do is that you need to give lots and lots of love to that people. Okay. One thing I want to say here is that many people, what they do just out of their sheer ignorance, or probably they have not experienced things and they just they heard it from somewhere and they thought it's a good idea, and maybe they have good intentions, but sometimes they are faltering in giving the right sequence to people. So अगर आप किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को, for let me take that example again, if that child comes to you again, the child who was hurt, and he says that okay mama, you did that, but I'm still feeling hurt, and you tell that child that okay, I'm done with you, I heard you once, now you go, I don't care. Okay, even if you're getting pained about something, I'm not there, I have already dealt with you, you can go. Do you think that's the right approach? No. A good parent would always say that, all right, are you still feeling the pain? Okay. And it could be very genuine. The child might say that it's not here now, it is traveling down, I've got pain here as well. Or oh my god, I didn't notice that before, but I'm hurt at this place also. Okay. So you will have to acknowledge the child, you will have to be with him, and then only you will have to heal that child, and then only you will make sure that the child is making a recovery journey and giving him lots and lots of love at the same time, that okay, it's getting better, I can see it's better than yesterday, and within 2-3 days you will be fine. So every day what are you doing? You are giving the child a lot of assurance, and you are sending a lot of love to that child, you're giving a lot of love to that child. So that this is what you need to do. Most of the people, what they do is, the moment they see their situation is bad, they completely skip all these steps in between, and they are being told what you need to do is that just start sending love to people, and just say that I'm full of gratitude, my life is so good. Now that's a great way to say, but deep down your heart, you're so pained, you're so sad, that the gratitude is not going to give you the impact that it is supposed to give, because you are ignoring that part that needs to be healed. Okay, isn't it that once it will be good if you can treat that part and then started paying gratitude, that thank you for giving me that kind of treatment and that kind of support that I require to heal myself. The impact is going to be much more, and the outcome is going to be phenomenal. Right? So please do not skip these things and directly go to thinking that okay, if I start sending positive vibes, if I start thinking that I am positive, everything is going to be fine. It's probably not going to make that impact, because you are ignoring a very important part which really needs to be taken care of. Okay, so let's quickly go into a live kind of a demonstration that we can do together, and I'm very certain that this is going to help you a lot to how to deal with negative or toxic people in your life. Fine. So let's sit comfortably. I would request everybody to sit comfortably, and going to take deep breath. Okay. So we're going to take 2-3 deep breaths. I always recommend, and it is always said, that you need to breathe from your nose and release from your mouth. It really calms down your body, and it gives a very nice outlet to any kind of energy that is trapped within you. So you need to do that, and at the same time I would request everyone, if you can just think of anything which is negative or any person who's bothering you, and how you can work with that person. So just bring that person in your mind, or bring that situation in your mind, so that we are ready to deep dive into it. Okay, all right. So firstly, we're going to sit straight and we're going to calm ourselves. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, so you're going to breathe in from your nose and exhale from your mouth. Now think about that person who has been negative towards you, or with whom you are upset, and bring that person to your mind. And you can just see and feel that you have got a lot of pain from that person. So wherever that pain is, you can, probably it is at your heart area. Mostly people would say it's at my heart area or my gut, so you can just experience wherever that pain is when you think about that person or that situation. And you can place your hand over that part, and you're going to put your hand there, and just make yourself comfortable with that pain. Okay, now when you are doing this with yourself alone, I would request you to spend lots and lots of time, because the purging is going to take some time. How are you feeling? Just be with that feeling, whether it's a feeling of sadness, anger, hurt, guilt, shame. Why are you tolerating? Regret, anything. Just be with this feeling. And let that feeling come out. Let it say what it wants to say. Don't use your mind and logic by saying that it's okay, I know, it's okay, you should think positive, and such people will always be there in your life. Ab kar bhi kya sakte hain? You don't have to do all those explanations. You don't need it. So just be with that feeling for some time and experience that feeling completely. And if you're crying, you're just going to say, and it's a beautiful state, let me tell you, if you're crying, because that's the real sign that everything is coming out. It's getting released. It is your inner child who has been hurt badly because of the treatment you have received from parents, from your in your childhood, or maybe from somebody, from your siblings, or now from your people around you, in your environment, in your circle. So you are going to tell that inner child, you are going to say to yourself, I get that. I know how it feels. Yes, I am with you. It is really sad. So whatever feeling is coming, you are going to be with it completely. You are not going to give any explanation or logic. I know you must be thinking that what next, what I should do now. I should maybe turn myself positive, but you are not going to do that. Sit with this feeling till the time you feel calm. And once you have done that, it is going to take some time, but once you have done that, you are just going to say to your inner child, it's okay, you are safe, I love you. You are protected, I love you, it's okay. And see yourself hugging yourself very tight. You can do it physically also. You can hug yourself and say that it's okay. I know it's difficult what you're going through, but I love you. And then you are going to move to the next step, wherein you're going to cut your energetic cords with that person. And you're going to say that I'm giving myself a permission to disconnect all my ties, all my vows with you. And I release you from my energetic realm. I release you from my energetic level. You will have to repeat this some more time, so that in case there is any disconnect, any cord, a negative cord that has been connected between you, and there is, if the people are impacting you, that means there is some kind of cord that has been connected, and now you need to disconnect. So you're going to repeat this again. That is how you're going to disconnect your energy with such people, and they will no longer be able to impact you. And then you're going to set your boundaries by saying, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am loved and respected by all. I'm so happy and grateful now that I love myself and I respect my own self. And that is how you're going to set your boundaries. Now, once you start feeling comfortable till here, which is going to probably take you few days, it depends upon how much you are hurt by or impacted by such negative people, and then you must start sending love to these people by saying that I am love, I am respect, and I choose to send the same to all. And that is going to turn around your situation. It is purely magical. You see, you don't have to fight with people, argue with people unnecessarily to cut down or unturn your situation. Okay, everything can be done in a much easier manner, and this is one of the easiest way that I have told you. The session has become a bit too long, it's already 50 minutes, but I'm certain this the entire session is going to be fruitful for your journey forward. I'll be back next time. Don't miss my next time session, because that is how I'm going to tell you how to build your inner power. Okay, because everything is inside to out. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I'll be seeing you there, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel called Mindset Power Shot. Thank you so much. God bless you and love you all. Bye bye. Take care.